Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be talking about AMC and why I actually think AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but let's get started with the video. I want to talk to you guys about why I think right now is a very good time to be picking up AMC stock if you believe that the stock is actually going to go through a short squeeze. Me personally, I do feel like AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze, and there's many reasons for this. So let's really dive in. Let's take a look at the 3-month chart. So as you guys can see, up 289%. And even the 1-month chart looks pretty good, up 18%. So even if from an investment standpoint, AMC has been doing pretty well, right? It all started with a Reddit-fueled rally, basically making the stock go up to an all-time high that I hadn't seen in such a long time. I don't think the sentiment ever really changed about AMC, but, ever since the pandemic kind of happened, the stock did not do well. It just happened to be one of those stocks that got, kind of neglected during the pandemic. Obviously, movie theaters and airlines and cruises and all these other basically companies that are close proximity companies really did not see any growth at all in the year of 2020. They did see a little bit of a rebound. They saw a little bit kind of an upward trend, but nothing really too major because, no one really knows what the future is going to hold. But things have been a little bit more optimistic for stocks like AMC and airlines because we're working very hard about rolling out a lot of vaccines. People definitely see that the world is reopening back up. United States is reopening back up. Even with AMC, they reopened movie theaters back again. And California and New York, which are two of the biggest box offices for AMC as a company. So, going forward, I think AMC is going to be doing pretty good as far as revenue and sales. Obviously, it's not going to be at its peak, not until the world is kind of back to normal. No one really knows what that's going to be. People are optimistic that that's going to be by the end of the year, but we're going to just have to kind of wait and find out. But if we dive in a little bit deeper and take a look at AMC, I do see a lot of upward trend from AMC as these stocks have started to recover. Obviously, it also does have a lot more media attention, which is a very good sign when it comes to stocks. I know there's a lot of good stocks out there who don't really get that much media attention, or they don't really kind of see the overall intellectual properties of that actual company itself because there's no media behind it. There's a lot of stocks out there that don't get a lot of media attention. They don't get a lot of media, quote unquote, clout enough for them to actually run up. But now AMC does have a lot of media attention, and there's lots of reasons why I think the stock is going to go through a short squeeze. Now, although I'm not sure about what the price is actually going to go to, I could see AMC stock running to $100. It's definitely likely, and there's many reasons for that. So if we take a look at it, people say that's impossible or that's clickbait or whatever, but you can't deny the underlying facts that really are presented here with AMC as an overall stock. So if we dive in and we take a look, first, AMC as a company, or AMC stock, has about 18 million shares that are shorted, which is only about 18% short float. So people are like, okay, that's not that much. But you have to understand, if AMC is put in basically in a position where those stocks have to be covered back, got 18 million shares is a lot of shares. Okay, so people or hedge funds or whoever's shorting the stock have to buy back these shares, right? If the stock starts getting so expensive to the point where people basically can't afford to pay them back, or they're losing a lot of money off of it, people start rushing to buy the stock, and this actually puts the stock upward. And the reason I think that this stock is going to go through a short squeeze is because AMC as a company is definitely going to see a lot of upward movement over the next couple of weeks and over the next couple of months. Like I said, as the economy has started to reopen, people are getting a lot more optimistic about movie theaters doing very, very well with a lot of box office releases. People are pretty optimistic about Q1 and Q2 earnings for AMC as a company. Yes, the company has taken on a lot of debt, but for me personally, AMC is not a stock I would want to be shorting right now. It's just way too risky of a position. Yes, I get it. Shorting is a very good trading strategy if done correctly, but there's so many people who are holding AMC stock. There's so many people who are trying to force it to squeeze that I just don't think it's a very good idea to really take the overall risk on AMC as a company to start shorting it. Yes, the company did lose $4.59 billion in the year of 2020, so AMC does have to go on a path of recovery. But what I do want people to understand is AMC did not lose that money just due to poor business strategy or basically due to anything. It's an outside circumstance that could no longer be controlled, which has brought upon basically the popularity of streaming services. But the classical movie theater business idea is way different than a streaming service, something that streaming services cannot really take away from AMC as a company overall. I don't think that it's going to distinguish its overall business model, but if we take a look at AMC and the way it's kind of been trading over the last couple of weeks, so this stock can run at any time. It's very unpredictable, Yes, in the last trading session, down 6%, but I mean, I'll wake up and it'll be up 28% or 30% or 40%. So, and the same thing happened with GameStop as well. It was just one day, and then next thing you know, the stock went on an endless rally for like 5 days. The same thing can happen with AMC. It is really possible, and this is what people don't understand, that yes, you should not be invested in a company that if you're just waiting for a short squeeze. You should believe in the overall business model. I think from an investment standpoint, if you truly don't believe in AMC as a company, don't invest in the company. If you're trying to get lucky and hope for a squeeze, then that's probably not a reason why you should be invested in the company, because the squeeze can come at any time. You cannot predict it. People had been talking about GameStop squeeze for such a long time. And then when it finally happened, yes, there was people who made a lot of money off of it, but they were probably overall bullish on the overall stock if you're holding shares at $2, $3, $4, $5. Same with AMC stock. Most people who are buying AMC stock probably own it around $2, $3, $4, $5, even $6, $7, And yes, there's still people who are holding it from its all-time highs from the last time that the stock actually did run up. If you're overall bullish on the company, I don't think it should be a problem. I do see a lot more upside potential for AMC as a company from here. Whether it squeezes or not, I do see that AMC is probably going to make a very good recovery in the year of 2021 and well into 2022 as well. And the reason I say this is because if we take a look at it, with a lot of box office releases, the world kind of going back to normal, a lot of pent-up demand for people not really being able to do anything over the last year, businesses like AMC are going to thrive. If anything, I think the company is going to be very profitable from here. Although the company has taken on a lot of debt, I can coincide with that, I can understand, but that's just a part of a business strategy. It's a business decision that people don't understand really the far effects. AMC was very close to bankruptcy. It's just something they had to do. But the stock has made a decent recovery. Like I said, the stock was trading around $2, $3 for a long time during the whole pandemic, really neglected. But entertainment stocks are on hot radar right now. And a lot of analysts have been seeing this too, which is why AMC as an overall company has been getting a lot more analyst upgrades as well, because people are now seeing the benefit, right? People are now seeing that, okay, stocks like AMC, Dave & Buster's, airlines, cruises are hot stocks right now. People are starting to rotate out of tech. People are starting to rotate out of EV, which I don't recommend people rotate out of EV. I think that absolute industry is going to be massive, but people are rolling out of those specific stocks because they're starting to put money more towards entertainment, airlines, cruises, travel, hotels, casinos, because these businesses were neglected for so long. But now that the states have started to reopen back up, these businesses are definitely going to see a lot of pent-up demand. They're definitely going to see a huge increase in stock price. This is a known fact, and it should not come as a surprise to many investors out there when they see these types of stocks going up. If we take a look at AMC, Carnival, they all follow one pattern: travel, entertainment. They've been on a slow path to recovery ever since vaccines have been starting to kind of roll out. It's not like it's coming out of nowhere. People are optimistic that the states are going to go back to normal. So this is a very intricate situation that if AMC is put in the right position, if AMC is driven up high enough, yes, the stock is going to squeeze, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big squeeze. Everyone knows this. It's legitimately something you cannot deny, but AMC has to be put in that specific circumstance to be able to actually go through the short squeeze, which is probably going to be the biggest thing. As the stock continues to do well over the months, if they post good Q1, Q2 earnings, I think that the stock will actually go through a short squeeze. But even if it does not, I do have a price target of AMC for $25 to $30 by summertime. I do see a lot of upside potential with companies like AMC. Like I said, more media driven, more pent-up demand, better earning outlooks. It's definitely going to be looking up for stocks like AMC. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC Entertainment stock. Do you guys think AMC Entertainment is going to go through a short squeeze?